Good day. Today I'll be presenting Laboratory 3, Forecasting for Decision Supporting Under Data Warehouse and Data Mining. This presentation focuses on analyzing monthly sales data and applying forecasting techniques to support managerial decision making. The provided dataset contains monthly sales data, and Task 1 focuses on examining the data and identifying its strategic goal. The objective of this task is to understand the type of data and the decision it supports. The students are required to identify the data type, determine the forecasting target, observe patterns such as trend and limitations, and explain how forecasting helps management in areas such as budgeting and inventory planning. So I'll be presenting the data. Insert. The dataset consists of monthly sales records from 2022 to 2023, which is classified as time series data. Since values are recorded over a specific period, the main forecasting target is the sales amount which we aim to predict for future months. Upon examining the data, a clear upward trend is observed as sales steadily increase from 2022 to 2023, indicating business growth. However, the dataset has limitations, including a small number of observations and limited seasonal information, which may affect long-term forecasting accuracy. Despite these limitations, forecasting sales data is important because it helps management plan budgets, control inventory, and make informed strategic decisions. So the task 2 focuses on selecting and justifying the most appropriate forecasting in algorithm. The objective is to evaluate forecasting methods and determine which best supports the strategic goal of the organization. In this task, two forecasting algorithms were considered: moving average and linear regression. The moving average method is simple and easy to understand, making it useful for smoothing short-term fluctuations in sales. However, it does not effectively capture trends, especially in datasets that show continuous growth. In contrast, linear regression is more suitable for this dataset because it identifies and models the upward trend present in the datasets. It works well with small datasets, has low complexity, and is easy to interpret as it clearly shows the relationship between time and sales amount. Based on these factors, linear regression was selected as the most appropriate forecasting algorithm as it best supports the strategic goal of understanding sales growth and predicting future performance. Task 3 is involving designing and interpreting the forecasting model. The objective is to create a simple forecasting solution and explain its impact on decision making. A linear trend forecasting model was designed using time as the independent variable and sales amount as the dependent variable. The model shows a steady month increase in sales. Using this model, sales were forecasted for the next 6 months indicating continued growth. This forecasted result can help decision makers plan inventory levels, adjust budgets, prepare marketing strategies, and manage cash flow more efficiently. In conclusion, this laboratory exercise demonstrates how forecasting transforms historical data into meaningful insights for decision support by selecting an appropriate forecasting algorithm and properly interpreting the forecast results. Organizations can make informed and strategic business decisions. That's all.